Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and four dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not just all talk, he truly has what it takes to go far in his career. You'll find that when he sets his mind to something, he puts in the real effort to make it happen. He may not always have the tidiest plans, but his drive and positive spirit push him ahead.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't fall apart or get stuck in negativity. Instead, he stays calm and thinks about how to fix the problem with a clear head. You won't see him yelling or sulking, instead, he finds solutions and moves on.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like and respect him. He knows how to speak kindly and listen to others. So you won't hear stories of him picking fights or making enemies. Even when he has strong ideas, he shares them without putting anyone down.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will feel truly proud of you, not insecure or jealous. He believes in lifting each other up and sees your success as something to celebrate together. With him, you'll feel supported and valued, not worried about hurting his ego by doing well.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he will not secretly resent you or let it affect his confidence. He feels good about himself and finds joy in your achievements. Money alone doesn't define his pride or love for you. He's happy when you succeed.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not the most organized with money, so sometimes he might spend without strict planning. He enjoys life's beauty and comforts, so you might see him make spontaneous purchases on things that catch his eye or bring joy. But with gentle reminders and open conversations, he can find a better balance.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He usually lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he really is. While he likes to enjoy nice things and sometimes spends on what makes him happy, he doesn't show off or act fake about his lifestyle. If he wants something special, he works hard for it instead of putting on a show.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and genuinely kind both with his time and resources. If someone needs help, he doesn't hesitate to lend a hand or share what he has, whether it's advice, support, or even small comforts. Life with him feels generous, not strict or stingy.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If there's something about finances that needs discussing, he's willing to talk about it calmly and with respect. You can expect fairness. He wants both partners to feel included in money decisions.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just left for you alone. He respects fairness and teamwork, and he knows that building a happy home means both partners help out. You won't have to fight for help or feel taken for granted.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the kind of person who rolls up his sleeves and actually does the work, not someone who just stands by and tells you what to do. When it comes to chores or taking care of your little one, he sees it as his responsibility too, not just yours. With him, sharing daily life truly means sharing the tasks as well.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side and isn't just waiting to argue or prove he's right. When you share your feelings or concerns, he listens with care and respect, even if he sees things differently. He wants both of you to feel heard and tries to find solutions that work for everyone.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and keeps his cool. He doesn't say hurtful things or act in an aggressive way, even if he's upset. You won't have to worry about yelling, harsh words, or silent treatment.
Does he have a bad temper?
This is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He's calm and steady, even when things go wrong, and doesn't let small problems push him into a temper. You don't need to worry about sudden outbursts or walking on eggshells around him.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's wrong. If something is his fault, he's willing to admit it and doesn't look for ways to blame you just to save his pride. You'll hear a sincere apology from him, not excuses or finger pointing.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He cares about your comfort and listens when you set limits, never pushing or making you feel guilty. With him, you can trust that your words matter and your choices will always be honored.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and boundaries and doesn't see your no as a rejection of him. Instead, he listens, gives you space, and cares about your comfort first.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He understands the importance of keeping what happens between you two safe and private. With him, your secrets and vulnerabilities are protected, not turned against you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values loyalty and puts his energy into building a strong, loving relationship with you. With him, you get trust and dedication, not worry or uncertainty.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive or controlling. He trusts you and gives you space to be yourself without acting jealous or suspicious all the time. You won't find him questioning your every action or making you feel trapped.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a cover for being controlling. When he cares for you, it comes from a place of genuine concern, not a need to control your choices or limit your freedom. He wants you to feel safe, but he also respects your independence and decisions.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a true team effort, not just your responsibility. He wants to share the ups and downs, and he steps in to help with everything from feeding and playing to discipline and bedtime stories. With him, you're never alone in the journey of parenting.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and patient instead of losing his temper. He understands that mistakes and tough emotions are part of growing up, so he listens and helps them work through problems without shouting or harsh words. He uses gentle guidance and keeps his cool, making the kids feel safe to talk and learn.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, needs, and interests beyond parenting, and he encourages you to take time for yourself. With him, you'll feel valued in every role you play, not just as a mother, but as a complete individual.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who supports your career only to later pressure you to quit after having a child. His encouragement comes from genuine respect for your ambitions and happiness, not just convenience. He truly believes in teamwork and wants you to follow your passions even as life changes.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words on the surface. He genuinely cares about the people who matter to you and puts effort into building a true connection with them. Your parents will notice his kindness and respect both in his actions and his words. He will make an honest effort to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He knows how to keep his cool even when situations get tough, and he tries to solve problems without blaming or arguing. He respects your bond with your family and aims to support you, not put you in the middle.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the kind of man who is modern with you in private, but expects you to act like a traditional supportive wife just to please his relatives. He believes in being true to yourself, whether you're alone or with others. With him, you won't feel forced to hide your personality or change just for appearances.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with others. He values fairness and your feelings, so he will stand by you when things get tough, even if it's uncomfortable with his family. You won't feel abandoned or left to handle everything alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He's not a mummy's boy. While he respects and cares for his mother, he understands the importance of supporting his partner. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he listens to both sides and stands up for what is fair and right, even if that means taking your side. He believes in building a strong partnership with you, and he won't let old habits or family pressure come between you.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the importance of keeping personal matters between the two of you and respects your privacy. This shows he values trust and maturity in your relationship, focusing on solving issues together.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out feels warm, supportive, and full of genuine partnership. He brings steady encouragement, listens to your thoughts, and helps you feel valued both as a partner and as your own person.